So I did a little analysis here, Tracy, and
When will we have more homes on the market,
yeah,
Tego?
yeah,
I know you were working on that analysis.
I looked at a lot of different data, and so if you're not familiar with what's been going on in the Albuquerque real estate market, and by the way, this is Tico and Tracy Venturi with the Venturi Realty Group of Keller Williams Realty in Albuquerque, and if people want to reach us, Tracy.
Best is just call us, 448-8888. Of course, that's in the 505, 448-8888, or welcomehomeabq.com.
Great, thank you. So, the real story of our market is just the limited number of homes on the market now, and that's not just our market. I'm sorry, that's nationally.
Right.
That's I'm not going to say everywhere, but most markets, healthy real estate markets, have a much lower number of homes on the market than what would be considered healthy. And what's happened is that's driven prices up substantially. Double-digit home price growth in the last couple of years each year. And so, the question is, okay, what's going to happen that's going to bring more homes on the market to hopefully maybe stabilize prices a little bit, give more opportunity, more options for buyers. And if you've heard, you may have been, if you follow the housing market at all, you've probably heard the narrative that we're going to have foreclosures and we're going to have homes that were in this forbearance program that are going to come flooding on the market. Well, I'm here to tell you, and I'm very confident in this, that is not going to happen. There's maybe some, but it's not going to be a flood. One of the reasons for that is we know as of today, we're here in November of 2021, most of the programs where people were in this forbearance programs expired in October. Now, September, October was when a lot of them were coming up. And if there were a lot of people that were in a situation where they couldn't, pick up and start making their mortgage payment again, and that's how you come out of the forbearance plan, we would have seen, a bunch of homes coming on the market. We haven't seen it locally, and we haven't seen it nationally.
What's really gone on with homes on the market?
Well, and give me the context, or what do you?
So how many houses do we have on the market compared to last month or 6 months ago?
Okay, yeah, thank you. To put it in perspective, so we're down about 30% over last year, which was down from the year before, which was down from the year before. Let me put it this way. Right now, November of 2021, we're somewhere around 950 homes in the metro Albuquerque area, which, that's residential properties. A healthy market, when they say, and they talk about a balanced market or buyer's market or seller's market, a healthy market based on the current demand we have is 4,000 homes, 5,000 homes. We're at 950.
Right.
Yeah. So there's, a lot of things going on out there. Interest rates have started to come up a little bit. That might actually slow things down. Maybe not. But the one trend and the data that I was trying to get to here, the long way, was when are we going to have more homes coming on the market? And if we look at the seasonal trends from now through probably the end of February, we're going to continue to have less and less homes in the market every week. That holds true. I went back to 2013, and I'm sure it goes back further than that. I just didn't need to go back any further. Is every year from about this point until the end of February, the following year, we see about 20% less homes on the market. Now, 2020 was an exception to that, but 2020 is an exception to just about everything. Yeah.
2020.
Which means from our 950 we have now, we could be down to 700 homes on the market.
Yeah, that would be really tough.
It would be, and it's unfortunate because there's people that want to buy. We know that there's thousands of people in our market that have pre-approvals, to purchase a home, mortgage applications.
Their financing is ready.
We know that mortgage applications have been very strong. We've got that data. So I don't know. It's just, I don't know what to make of it other than it's not great.
Yeah. It's tough. So when will we see more homes on the market? Probably March, but
Probably March.
probably April. Definitely April, May, June, because that seasonally is when we see them. But will we see 4,000, 5,000 homes on the market? No. We're
No.
just going to slowly inch up for our busy season next spring,
Yeah.
which means if you're thinking of selling, it might be a really good time.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, it's a challenge, and I know I'm kind of tongue-tied here because I'm not sure what to make of it. You know, there's housing economists and economists out there that would like to see 4% interest rate just to suppress the market, just to slow down the real estate market. And that's possible, but not likely that we're going to see 4% interest rates anytime soon.
But even if it's 4, Tico, I mean, it can't slow it that much, right? 4 is still phenomenally great interest rates. I mean, we're talking 0.25%, 1/8% here and there. And yes, it makes a difference, but...
So let me give you this thought experiment. Okay, if you have a home and you've locked in a 30-year mortgage at 3% interest rate, and a year or two from now, mortgage rates are at 4.5%, how motivated are you going to be to sell your home?
I think people still, if they need to sell and they want to sell.
Okay, that's fair. No, I'll accept that. I'm just wondering, with these ultra low mortgage rates that people are now locked into, if that's going to be a deterrent for people putting their homes on the market in the future.
It could be, and probably Eddie would know that a lot of times what we're seeing now is when people are buying their dream home, or they're moving up, or they're changing homes, they're keeping their current home as a rental.
Seen a lot of that.
And so if you've got a house that's, a great rental and you're at a 3% mortgage, might just make sense to keep that house when you buy your other house.
You just hit on another thing that is also affecting the lack of supply of homes in the country. Is a lot of people are doing that. A lot of people own a second home, rental home, investment property, way more than any time in the past.
Right. A lot of people
that's keeping homes off the market, or at least for the for sale market. Yeah.
We've had plenty of home sellers that have chosen to keep their home and buy a new home as their primary residence.
Yep, for sure.